I'm my real dad.
Oh no. Oh, that's gonna hurt your time.
No!
Oh no!
No, Speed Demo's archive is never gonna accept this.
Oh no. Walter Day already hates us.
That cannon will live forever.
Oops.
We upset him once a long time ago, alright?
Did you invite whoever's wedding it is? Walter Day to the wedding.
Whoever.
Yeah, did you?
I
was
don't
it
know.
me?
Whose wedding it is?
We don't know.
We don't know whose wedding it is.
Whoever did, though, that'd be a really good joke.
You got your meal ticket.
He could be
Thanks,
the DJ.
Obama.
You know, he plays music now. Walter
Yeah,
Day.
he does.
Who does?
Walter Day.
Yeah, he retired from touring gas.
From video games. He's like, these things will never last.
Yeah.
He was so pissed at the Xbox One reveal, he decided to take
Fucking DRM bullshit.
my
his
used
arms
games.
Walked out. You know.
He was there.
Why was he so upset? This isn't his first console war. I don't know. You know, this
He's a
isn't
veteran.
his first
He's a
rodeo.
veteran.
Veteran of many console wars.
How many console wars have you been a part of, Judge?
It's countless. I've owned a lot of
realistically,
systems,
all of them, right?
though. Right, yeah. Well, except for, the Atari. That was a little bit before my time. Though I don't know what it was really competing with, except for the, the Pong.
Right. So there's that wasn't a console war.
But that's like saying, like, Vietnam.
It was
a
at
war.
least a skirmish.
Yeah.
Well, there was no one to fight. It's just a console.
The real enemy was their poor business
like
practices.
console
Have you ever heard
cops.
of how there's this game called E.T., right?
I've heard
And
of that.
I don't know if you know about this,
I've heard about this.
yeah.
but this game was such a huge flop that this is the funny part.
I'm waiting.
They buried all the cartridges in a desert.
No.
What?
Yeah.
Get out of town.
And God,
I have literally.
if I'm lying, I'm dying.
I've literally never heard that before.
I
ever,
know,
in my
right?
life. I've never heard that.
It's a funny
Not-
anecdote. I'm surprised because
Not on any not on any blogs.
It doesn't
not
get
on
repeated
any
that often.
Never
News
heard of
news groups. Not on any Kickstarters.
Kickstarters.
That's where I get all my news.
There is technically a Kickstarter, I thought, to
There is.
bury or
Ton.
dig it back up.
Yeah.
Did it succeed?
I'm sure it did.
So did the pickup artist manual that
Yeah.
got funded. It
Yeah.
got 8 times what it was asking for.
They say it's a rape manual. That's
No, it's a manual for sexual assault,
right.
which
I mean-
there's a niche market there, I guess.
All right, so there's a manual for sexual assault. Is there a manual that teaches me how to be a silly burglar?
It's
If
the
not, we should
chat.
kickstart it.
It's the chat or the thread, as Anthony likes
All
to call
right,
it.
so I mean, we need the chat's help today for silly burglar ideas,
What
so we can kickstart a book.
what determines this statue moving? Does anybody know? I think it's just time.
It's time.
There's a way that you can move it.
You move the one on the right with the stopwatch,
If
but the
anyone
one on the left
recalls,
is
it'll help.
time-based.
Yeah, if anyone on the thread
The
wants to help
stopwatch
us.
does, yeah.
There seemed to be someone who knows what they're doing, but they probably left because they're like, oh, look at those assholes. Excuse me.
They're like, I love Paula Deen. Fuck these guys.
we alienated. The
There
phone.
we go.
There it is. All right.
We did it. We figured it out by ourselves. We didn't need your help, jerks.
Yeah, thanks for nothing.
Thanks. I don't like that guy.
Love the crutch zombies.
Those are supposed to be boomerangs, but yeah, they do look like those crutches that people with bad legs have.
See, I like the crutches for people with good legs. Those are my favorite crutches.
Well, I mean, they could use a wheelchair, but
I know.
I don't know what I was trying to communicate.
I don't think this castle is very wheelchair accessible.
It is certainly not.
Hey, he's truly a demon from
Have you
hell.
rode the elevator?
Whiplash. Whiplash City. There's Lawsuit City on this elevator.
Oh, great.
It's gonna
I agree.
sue Dracula for all he's worth. Sue him for all the blood in the blood bank. Am I right?
In Japan, they have certain theories about blood types and how they affect people's personalities.
I wasn't
That's
aware
why
of
you
this.
see in some manuals, like Final Fantasy VII, they'll list their blood types, and that's supposed to be an
Oh!
indicator of their personality traits.
I didn't know that. I
And
always
also,
wondered about that.
and
Thank
also,
you.
heterochromia is meant to illustrate somebody who's conflicted because their irises are 2 different colors. It's really subtle. It's a really subtle message there. I give up. You win.
He's right after us.
Great animation.
Those guys are kind of hard.
It's like a flash.
One of my favorite songs in the game was in that area. Orlok. Is that his name?
Count Orlok, yeah.
Yeah, that's. I like the jams in that area.
This one's good because it's like smooth jazz.
This one's. I don't know about this one.
I'm a fan.
It sounds like a guy just like has a Casio keyboard and he just kind of like, you know.
He's hot dogging it.
Yeah, it's like a Napoleon Dynamite character created this song.
Concordance says that the blood type thing is derived from racist scientists of the Nazis.
Yeah, that's why the Japanese adopted it into their culture.
There you go.
You've seen all the anime Hitlers, right? He's largely a protagonist in those.
Look, let's be honest. He's a handsome devil.
I don't know what's real
He's
anymore.
really hypnotic. A really hypnotic figure. His eyes are so dark. I didn't want the thing.
You want the
holy water.
the holy water,
No matter
right?
what.
For like most of the game.
But Romancer wants us to play the pigeon dating sim, which I know the name of. If you give me a second.
Pigeon, like the open source messaging.
No, it's
Platform.
it's a pigeon.
Yeah, you have pigeons and you make them date.
Yeah.
I've only heard tales of its existence.
I think there was a thread on SA about it.
It's right about everything.
There's a Let's Play, excuse me.
No.
I can't remember the name of it. I'm sorry.
If it's not pulling in Dank and Rompa numbers, it's not worth watching. There go all our viewers.
Oh, that's it. It's
They're mad. They're
Hato
mad.
Fu Boyfriend. I
They're
probably
bad.
pronounced that wrong, but thank you. Tangam. See, I can't pronounce anything. Why do you guys have to have such weird names? Why can't you?
Don't get down. Calm down.
No,
We need them. We need them for our
We
egos.
need you, please. Don't.
Please don't leave. Get
Go
some
get us some
normal
beers,
names.
Anthony.
Anthony, go get us beers.
No, God.
Go to the store.
Why do you guys?
You
do
can
you
walk
guys
to a
think-
Rite Aid. It's
what do
right
you-
there.
What do you guys think Anthony should buy us beer wise?
All right, let's get on the thread, the chat.
Then we'll time him. And if he gets back in time, I'll reveal whose bachelor party it is.
Okay,
God.
this is a thing. Let's go for it. Chat.
I don't think Rite Aid sell beers.
I think they do.
They might. I don't know.
It'll
Only
be
sell medical
it'll be too
supplies.
expensive.
It's only you only supposed to go there if you're dying.
They're probably $18 for a 6-pack.
Yeah. Let's have the
Which is cheap for here in what might possibly be
It might
New
be
York.
expensive. I don't know.
here in potentially LA.
Yeah, we're clearly LA people. Oh no!
Oh, you fucked up.
Oh, my hubris.
The Humpty Dance is like the right answer. But all right, you don't fuck this up. These guys are.
We've had Mr. Bones Wild Ride from Butt Romancer, so he's my new favorite.
New favorite. Mr. Bones Wild Ride sounds like a Beetlejuice roller coaster.
You don't know, you know,
Beetlejuice.
Chris, you don't know all the memes. You pretend like you know all the memes. You
I don't know any
nothing.
memes. I don't go on the internet. I don't even know what that is.
I'll tell you about it after.
I
after we're
periodically call my son and ask him to remove the viruses from my computer.
I can't deal with this right now.
I got this pop up on my screen, Anthony.
Oh no.
It says you want to buy free Viagra. It just keeps coming up. Will you
I mean,
take care of
free
it next time you come over?
Look, free Viagra.
Having some trouble here.
You'd be foolish not to click on that.
It also wants me to use an online casino.
It's smart. It's free money.
Like at the
It's free
same
real
time,
estate.
I don't know what kind of place sells online casinos and Viagra.
That's where we're going for the bachelor party, right? Online casino Viagra.
I don't know. Ask the person whose bachelor party it is, Judge Anthony. Me?
I honestly, I think all three of us would have drastically different bachelor parties.
All the same level of sad. All drastically different. though.
Yes.
Where's my thing? Did I throw it on the ground?
Your
no.
library card.
Oh, yeah.
Realistically, my bachelor party. Will this be the bachelor party we're going to? I don't know.
Yeah, let's all talk about our ideal bachelor
My
party.
bachelor party would essentially just be like a group of bros just playing some D&D.
Now, what is, like,
with
your-
strippers serving me alcohol? I think that's my ideal.
That's a good use of strippers.
Yeah. Well, no, and then they would eventually like do a strip thing, and then we'd we'd call them in for important roles.
They would be like blood elf strippers, or
They wouldn't DM, though.
No.
I would let him DM.
Sexist.
Well, look, having a good DM is really important. Someone who doesn't know what they're doing, that's a surefire way to make sure no one has any fun.
What makes a good DM?
What doth make a good deal?
The ability to improvise, really. Because basically what's going to happen...
So none of us are good DMs.
You're right.
All right, here's another great Richter reading.
Who are you? Open hell's gate. Come forth, my servants. The scent of your blood. You're a Belmont. Crush this flea who invades my castle.
Ah, great. Lovely.
All right, Anthony, you were saying.
Concordant is giving us legitimate advice on how to play this game. We're going to continue to ignore him. No offense, Concordant.
what does he say?
Well, what is he saying?
He said at some point to use Soul Steel. I don't know if that was
I
like...
can't do it off the top of my head. I need to open up a FAQ.
I mean, we can. It's like.
Should I
half
continue
circle,
to be...
it's a
Oh,
half
no!
circle.
Oh, no!
He stun-locked me!
shit.
He stun-locked me! That's a load of
Holy
baloney.
shit. I will say this. Judge is not very good at Street Fighter games.
I don't play them.
He doesn't play them.
So,
you're
that's
not-
kind of a loaded question.
No, so you're not going to be able to pull off Soul Steel.
No. It was all based off of like Street Fighter because that's a great franchise.
You're like, oh, this
Hey,
game doesn't.
whoa, hey.
Well, I mean,
You
they
wanna
copied
fucking
a lot.
fight
They copied
in
a
a
lot.
street?
It was a thing in that era. It was where's the Street Fighter, right?
Right.
That's why Gunstar Heroes has the M. Bison and Guile knockoffs.
It was the '90s version of Where's the Beef? Is Where's the Street Fighter?
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
I don't either.
Says he's the lord of this castle.
Is he? Tune in next time and find out. That seems like a good stopping point for when I'm cutting up the video.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
You gotta get over there.
It's our favorite joke.
Ah, the mist.
Yep.
All right.
Well,
There it is.
Let's do it, guys.
This could pass if he studied harder.
It's a
For
whole
5
reason-
years that dominated our vernacular.
There it is.
It's not the wolf.
Oh, go back to the wolf for a second. Can you go back to the wolf? Can you bark for me? Thank you.
And he destroys lamps.
Look at him. Look how proud he is.
Ah, he's strutting. Yo, come at me. Oh no!
Yes,
My
you did.
hubris.
This is like the 10th time you said my hubris. I get it.
I get it.
I get the joke.
Where are you going?
Going to get the form of bat.
Have you ever smoked a corpse weed?
Boo.
Hey, you
Hey, he's
want
trying! He's trying, God damn it!
Oh, Anthony, tell him. Anthony, real talk.
Yeah.
Anthony, tell him about the van you saw the other day.
So I work in a residential area. So as I was driving to work the other day, I was going through a development. It's a fairly upscale development in a nice part of town.
People are riding around in horse and buggies just because they have like too much money. They don't know what to do
Right,
with
they're
it.
just throwing money out the window. So amidst the Lexuses and the BMWs and all these nice cars, in a parking in the driveway of one of these nice McMansion-esque houses, I see probably like a 1992 Convergence van with the sliding doors like clearly like caulked up, like the foaming insulation caulk. It's got Rastafarian colors all painted on it, and on the back bumper it says Dank Tank.
Wow, that's
Dank
great.
Tank.
That's cool, isn't it? You want to know the secret?
What's that?
I was driving it.
Oh, what a twist.
No,
That is
wasn't. I was a
Shyamalanian.
joke.
It was
joke.
it was basically all I could talk about for the entire.
Yeah, he's-
Like, people were probably getting mad at me because I wouldn't shut up about the fucking Dank Tank, but I thought it was the funniest thing I've seen in all of my life.
And if you're wondering how those people that got mad at him felt, we're about to find out.
I said the Dank Tank, right?
It's cool.
It's very cool.
I,
They're like smiley face stickers all over it.
so was
and,
he
like-
just the guy that loved weed, or was he a
I don't know.
drug
I
dealer?
didn't. I was looking out the window the entire day to see if I could see
Oh
the
my
person
gosh,
who
what
got
a
in the
secret.
Dank Tank, but I never saw him or her. It was extremely disappointing.
What if it was a little old lady?
I think it might go something like this. I'm doing the thing. I'm like Gilbert. That's what you're supposed to do when you do improv.
Wow, I'm an old lady smoking marijuana. I'm gonna get in my car. It's called the Dank Tank.
Are we in Colorado? Is it legal here? Is Granny going to jail? Tune in next week.
No.
Will she get home in time?
Look, man, I don't think anything that grows out of the ground should be illegal. I'm just saying.
You know, it's illegal to.
It's natural, man.
It's illegal to
Fucking-
trade turnip futures on the stock market.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
It's some court case from the 50s where they were price fixing.
I would hate to have this man's legs.
He's
Now-
got a
not a
goat
man,
leg. He's like a satyr and a gargoyle combined.
This guy summons a mudman, and this is the only place where you could fight him. So if you kill him too fast, you'll never get this in your bestiary.
Oh. I usually like to kill him fast because
He's
sometimes
easy.
he gets like I feel like you can get overwhelmed if you don't.
Yeah.
Too many mudmen.
Not enough mud women.
Yeah,
That's gonna be the bachelor party theme. Too
like
many
the way-
mud men and not enough mud women. Whose bachelor party will it be? Find out. I can't
Got
stop doing this.
Paula
fucking
Dean over
stupid-
here.
I can't fucking stop doing this radio voice. I'm sorry, guys. I'm
It's
really
not even
sorry.
a radio voice.
Nobody would accuse you of having a radio voice.
Oh, it's the wacky DJ, wacky morning DJ.
The Zoo Crew.
Zoo Crew.
Remember the man with the golden voice?
I do.
Yeah. Whatever happened to that guy?
I think he went to jail. Legitimately.
For having too good of a voice.
No, I think he got back on drugs.
Attack bat.
I think he couldn't keep it clean.
All right, let's show the off the bat, right?
Someone says Concordant again says with a holy rod.
You know, get off my nuts, Cordat. Just get off my nuts. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, that's it.
The Holy Rock.
He wanted to say that you're looking handsome and you're a great player.
Oh no, what have I done? I've alienated my only fan. Let me level a complaint, because it happened today. Me and a coworker at my day job were walking to Chipotle, and as we were walking there, some ruffian teenagers shouted something out of their window. Now, you know, I run every once in a while. No, Anthony, hold on. Anthony, hold on. Okay. I run every once in a while.
Judge and his nerd friends were hassled by bullies on their way to Chipotle.
Hey, nerd, you're gonna LP Castlevania later on Twitch TV? Is that what he said?
Well, that's the complaint that I have. Is the fact that I'm not mad about it. It's the fact that I can't understand you when you're driving past me at 35 miles an hour.
You'd prefer he stop.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad about like him doing it, but I'm mad about not being able
So
to.
you feel like you deserved it?
No. I don't know what he said.
One of those.
Like, it could have been like a self-improvement.
You'd be like,
Like a good opportunity. That's what I'm mad about, the missed opportunity.
maybe he was a headhunter.
Not interested. Those guys are not very helpful, let me tell you.
So, how old was this kid, you say?
They were quite clearly in high school, probably seniors, because they pulled up to the McDonald's that was on the way there, and one of the boys picked up one of the girls, and he was carrying her around like a big shot
You know what move I love?
in his 1998 Eclipse. Thinks he's better than everybody.
That's a girl's car. That's what you should have told him.
I didn't want to, because he would have beaten me up.
You know what move I love that
He would have picked me up.
teenagers do? When you're at a concert, you're at a punk rock show,
Right.
and the teenagers couple is there, and you got the guy teenager with his arms behind the girl, like he's.
I know exactly where you're going for this.
Yeah. He's got his arms around her, like kind of like locked together on her belly, resting
Slightly
on
down her
belly.
pants.
Slightly
Like,
down.
Not,
Oh,
not
yeah.
enough for like.
Yeah, maybe down. her pants.
Not enough for like digital penetration, but like
He's on the way.
right enough for like pubic region, like high pubic area.
Eyebrows will be raised.
Right.
And yeah, exactly.
You
So
know,
I-
do you
that is a
remember
move-
when you were 16 and you were there?
I still do that. I
To
still
myself,
do
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
To
myself,
I
I
do the
just-
old Al Bundy.
Hands down the pants, folks.
you are a psycho dad.
Oh,
So That move is like reserved for concerts and roller coaster lines.
Yeah. Those are the two.
Like they got a tank top on, and they're waiting in the roller coaster line.
I think I broke the
tough.
game.
What are you trying to do?
There we go. I
Okay.
fixed it.
Yeah. Concord is complaining about me, and they're defending me.
Oh, all right.
I mean, they're not defending me.
You deserve everything. So Concord is.
So
he's
Concord
just like
is
that
saying
guy.
whoever's on.
Time out. He's like that kid that passed judge that yelled at him.
Whoever's on chat duty is sucking. Yeah, I'm
Yep,
sorry.
Yeah, and
Next time we stream, it'll be somebody else.
and they're saying it's Anthony. So what did you expect?
the worst member of the team.
Well, I don't know that that's true. I bring.
Who else would it be? There's three of us.
I bring something different to the table.
No, you don't.
I bring stories, and I
staying
bring.
out of this.
I regret it every day. My decision.
I'm staying out of this.
Ouch.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding, Anthony. You're my
Are
friend.
you?
You're my friend.
I may or may not have had a dream where I just I left.
You left like the country?
No, I
group.
dreamed that you guys were making fun of me, and I was just like, I don't need this in my life. And I just walked out.
I'm sorry. That's really sad. I'm sorry, Anthony.
Where did you go when you walked out?
I just went home. Just made some spaghetti.
Do I have to? It's funny how dreams are so close to
I
reality.
know, all right?
Do I have to-
The other day I had a dream I bit off a horse head.
Do I have to enter in those keyholes, or does me just going to the room, is that enough?
I don't know.
Whatever.
What if someone's watching you through that keyhole?
It's probably the NSA. Prism. Contemporary jokes. Oh, God. What have I
You
done?
blew it. Who's laughing
It's
now?
fine.
Do you find it odd that they're talking about the Prism the same day that Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon was released on Spotify? Get out your tinfoil caps, everybody. I can't wait till alien race finds this 10 years from now. This is the only evidence they have of human life forms on this planet.
That and Chris Bosch gifts.
That would be cool.
Chris Bosch.
Yeah, I have like this fantasy where an alien race finds, an Earth that's long void of humans hundreds of millions of years from now, and all they find is this video and Chris Bosch gifts.
Oh, I had the bat. I'll get it later. Never mind. It's okay.
What will they think of us? Do they think we're intelligent?
I'm clearly.
A single tear will roll down their cheek and say, truly, theirs was a great race.
We're almost at Dracula, aren't we?
Yeah, almost. Well, the final boss of this game isn't Dracula. I won't spoil it, but, we'll see who the final boss is.
Was God the real boss?
It's a Japanese
How many
RPG.
video games have you played where God was the final boss?
I thought that's how Fallout ended.
Does the crystal in Final Fantasy IX
Yes.
count as God?
Yes.
Then 12.
This is the most disappointing part of Final Fantasy IX. I really hate the RPG trope of the final boss being someone you've never met, or just an inanimate object, an embodiment of evil.
I like that the guy has a monkey tail. I think that's cool.
You talking about Goku?
Yeah, the same
Same mythos.
Yeah.
I believe so.
This turns to blood.
There was that
if you wait
knight.
here long
His name
enough.
was Scott Steiner.
Steiner Brothers.
There was the wizard. Good game.
The Wizard. The Wizard.
Were we talking about the Steiner brothers there for a second?
Yeah.
I missed it.
I was, but nobody
Okay.
was humoring me.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was paying attention to the chat.
Yeah. What are they saying?
They're like blah blah blah.
Thanks for the update, Anthony.
Our man in the field. Name Anthony. What's up here, Judge?
Of course, one of my favorite familiars, the sword familiar.
I did the thing where you just go down into the first hallway in the game for 3 hours and just mash attack, and it eventually levels up to 99 or whatever.
Yeah.
And it gets
I like his voice. It's really good.
Does he have
Gather,
a voice?
fellow soul blades.
Is that what he said?
Yes,
He
he
sounds
does.
like the teenager in The Simpsons. I don't recall his voice. But
Alucard, I'm here to help.
I always use the
I
demon.
don't think he's coming back.
Like, always the demon for me.
The demon's great. Only when you find switches, though.
Doesn't he only do that once?
Twice.
No, he doesn't. Yeah.
Well, once.
And then if there's like
Wink,
a
wink.
hidden door
You know what I'm
doesn't
building
mean-
up to, folks. You could probably see this joke coming about how we're gonna end this. So yeah, not a fan. It happened a couple weeks ago as well when I was jogging that somebody shouted something out of their window,
Really?
and I'm trying to get fit. I'm no slob.
You're trying to
you
get
know, real
swole.
talk here. I'm trying to get swole for somebody's wedding who
Yeah.
I may be the groom at. I don't know yet.
It may be.
My invitation hasn't arrived. I don't know what role I'm supposed to play.
Isn't that true about life, though?
My invitation hasn't arrived.
And you're not sure what role you're supposed to play? Some people go their whole life without finding out.
Yeah, I think that was one of the messages of the internship, starring Vince Vaughn and Jack Black.
Brings us to our next point. It is wedding season. Whose wedding will it be? So is Dracula the next boss?
Well, it's a Dracula facsimile by the name of Olrox, who, if you, fans of the Nosferatu series will know, was Nosferatu.
I like Old Rock too. I like Bob Seger.
I like a Rolling Rock.
38 Special.
You know, everything's one big joke to you guys.
You know,
This is why we're not getting PewDiePie numbers.
You're right.
What's PewDiePie?
It's,
PewDiePie is a famous Let's Player who invented the innovation called the face camera. Will the men drinking coffee emerge from the console war unscathed? Why is a Belmont in charge of Dracula's castle? Is the Dank Tank friend or foe? Tune in next time to find out.